to today's live stream. I'm super excited to welcome you here today. Before we get started and get into the Really For Real live, this is obviously a pre-recorded video where I can tell you a couple things and then we can get started. So honestly, what I'm doing is buying myself time to turn the camera on and make sure that everything sounds good. But while we do that, while we wait for myself, let's go ahead and comment below. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Maybe let's start with your name and where you're watching from. And then also I'd love to hear about maybe the latest project you're working on or your favorite software. So if you can post a link below, go ahead and post a link to your portfolio. We'd love to check it out and see what you're up to. And maybe even let us know what your favorite software is, or maybe your favorite subject. Do you like web design or print design or making t-shirts or logos or branding? I don't know. Go ahead and comment below and let us know. We'd love to check it out. And then also, if you'd love to see what I'm up to, you can check out my work at derekmitchell.com. You can see some YouTube videos at youtube.com/DerekMitchell. And then also live streaming at behance.net/Mitchell's Garage. So you can check me out there. And then did I say Instagram? I don't know if I said Instagram yet or not. Instagram.com/DMitchellDesign. So hopefully there's links and buttons and stuff here. Right there. Anyway, all right, guys, we're about to dive into some really cool stuff. Feel free to comment in the thread, and I'd love to, again, see what you're up to, and I'll try and answer your questions as we get going, but let's go ahead and dive in. Today's video is sponsored by the Graphic Design Bootcamp. If you're looking at becoming a graphic designer and you want to learn more about Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, creating real-world projects that clients would actually pay you for things like logos, business cards, letterhead, and much more. Check out the link below for more information and a deep discount to get started today. Today's video is sponsored by the Graphic Design Bootcamp. If you're looking at becoming a graphic designer and you want to learn more about Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, creating real-world projects that clients would actually pay you for things like logos, business cards, letterhead, and much more, check out the link below for more information and a deep discount to get started today. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Took me a minute to get this back up and live. We already went live once this morning. We're going to be working on a new No, it's not new. I've been working on this for like a year, but we're adding new product photos to a catalog for Winchester. New lifestyle shoot we did. Also, I've got a special guest in the office today. My wife is joining me, hanging out in the background back there. So she's just chilling. If you guys have questions about freelancing or how we make a living doing what we do, which is basically graphic design, web development, she does all kinds of stuff with her agency. Crazy, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, feel free to ask questions if you guys are curious, have any graphic design related questions, how to freelance.
So you can hear the dog.
Oh,
Don't
she's
be
just
alarmed.
chilling on the floor right now. She's put herself to sleep.
Look at her.
Anyway, so it's kind of an interactive stream here. We're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, another Facebook group. We're on Twitch today, and another YouTube channel, and then also Behance. So
wow,
all over the place. Did I just hear myself? Is it working?
Sorry, I'm logging in to moderate comments.
Nice. So Behance and YouTube will be where we're seeing most of the chats come through, but I think I'll be able to see you on Facebook and Twitch. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So if you're here, if you're watching, say hello in the chat. We'd love to see where you're watching from, what you're up to, what's new, what's good. Here,
it is on Facebook. It's working.
That's great news.
Look at it go.
That is great news. So here is a preview of kind of what we're working on here. This is trippy. So my streaming software keeps insisting on opening a window. No, we don't want to do that. We want to close that window. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Because it wouldn't be a live stream if there wasn't some sort of tech gremlin saying hello. No, I literally just turned that off. I don't know, man. It keeps opening this window. What the heck is going on? I wish you could see this. Basically, every time I close it, it just opens back up. It's just like, nope, I'm gonna be here. You're gonna watch the whole thing. I don't understand. And then I move it over here. We'll just stash it down here in the bottom out of the way. All right. Cool. Well, what's up, Dina? Actually got Behance to work today, usually on YouTube as Infinity. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sweet. Yeah, I feel like for no reason whatsoever, there is no rhyme or reason as to why sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. I've restarted my computer at least 10 times today. I'm not exaggerating. Yesterday, same. So I don't know, man. We're just going to hang out and have fun. It's fun having Jenna in here. What are you working on, Jen?
I am doing some business development, and I'm also prepping some emails for a client product launch next week.
Client product launch and queuing emails. What are you using for your email?
They use HubSpot.
HubSpot?
Yeah.
Is that a good or bad? Do you like it?
It is what it is. It's not my favorite, but for how they use it, they have over 80,000 contacts. It's necessary.
Oh my goodness.
So it lets you organize it, really nicely.
Nice.
Good reporting.
Nice.
Right? But it's not great from a design perspective.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got it. Well, we are wrong screen. We are going to be working on this catalog for Winchester. I say we, it's me. Jen's just hanging out because she was like, hey, I'll come sit here.
I'm going to leave in 15 minutes and then I'll come back.
Sweet. On your phone call.
Yeah.
I got to change my display settings so my whole system doesn't come crashing down. So if you're using InDesign, up here under view, once it's done beach balling, interesting. It just shows a cursor on the stream, but I'm definitely getting a beach ball. Basically, go to view.
Come here.
I'm going to show her off to the stream.
Well, she's just being super needy.
Loxy.
Come here. Up.
Come on. There we go. Okay. So display performance. This is your friend. Instead of going high quality display, turn it to light. So for example, fast display turns all the images into just placeholders. So that way you can quickly see what spreads you're on And again, we're in InDesign right now, working on this catalog. If I go to view and go back down to typical display, it's good enough that like you can see the graphics. It's pretty pixelated, but at least you know what you're working with. So that's what we're doing.
Am I in your way?
What's happening over here? All
I
right.
don't know, this dog is like, can't get far enough on my lap. Say hello to the people, Moxie.
Hey, puppy.
Say hi. She's crazy eyes.
This dog has more personality than
What?
I don't even know how she has lots of words. Very opinionated. Mm-hmm. Huffs and puffs if she doesn't get her way.
There it is.
Anyway, fun stuff. So, all right, I'm excited to get into this and make some updates. So basically, I've got this email from a client, and basically just kind of lays out what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be adding some short intro on the product description, some bullet points. We've got some products to add and take away. We are going to be rearranging these so they're in order. It's a lot of work. I don't know if I'll be able to do all this on stream because my brain, I don't know. We'll see. If for nothing else, it's kind of nice to go live real quick, say hi to everybody. And yeah, Dina says, oh, it's tough being a cute dog. It sure is. I wouldn't know, but Moxie does. So Moxie definitely lives up to her name.
She's my emotional support dog that we ended up emotionally supporting. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So there's a few things we could do. I kind of not sure where to jump in exactly. I'm going to open up Lightroom, try not to crash my computer with everything else that's going on, and go through some of the lifestyle photo shoots we did recently before it snowed here in Montana, and then everything turned to trash. There we go. So we got a bunch of these product photos. This jacket for the dog. I went through and edited a bunch of these. So I don't know why I opened up Lightroom. I already edited these. We'll keep that around though in case we need to throw some of this in. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my working files, my photos, the finals for export. So we have all of these product photos we want to add into this catalog as well. Ooh, your microphone cable sounds bad. I'm going to mute it. And then we've got the beds. That's what Moxie was laying on in the background right now. Okay, we've got collars. Just kind of reminding myself where we're at with things. And then we've got all these harnesses. All right. So before I started this project, I already cloned it and renamed it, updated the file name. And I name things by date, so that way they stack in order as I work on it. So for this project, I go to the digital catalog, and you can see that I have these different variations. So I do the year first, and then I do the month and then the date. And that way the most current file will always be at the bottom. It just kind of is a running list. And I can just look at a glance and be like, oh, okay, this is the one that I started yesterday. Got it open, got it ready to go, relinked some of the assets that were missing, and now we can dive in. The problem is I don't really know where to dive in. So I think we're just gonna break the ice with the cover. This cover's been seen quite a bit. It's gonna look blurry at the moment. Go to my links. Let's go ahead and edit this in Photoshop. Oh my goodness, my grandma's watching. From the state of Washington, she says in all capital letters. I love you, Grandma. You crack me up. Okay. Ooh, I forgot I did it like this. Oh, why do I make my life hard? Okay, well, we used artboards in Photoshop. We are going to, also you're on camera back there still, so, you know, just in case Moxie does anything goofy. We'll clone this guy. We'll come back in here. We'll update this to 2024. And let's grab a new photo. We have these other cover options. Let's grab one of the new ones from the fall line. Photos, photo shoots, lifestyle, heroes. That looks pretty majestic. All right, we'll start with that. Save it. And we'll see if the link breaks. It's also going to update all the old versions with the new cover too, which is not ideal. That's all right though. Oh, geez. Okay. Boom. What do you guys think? Do you like... See, for me, I've seen this like all year long, so I'm ready for a new cover, but that's such a great photo. Happy dog.
It's cute.
Yeah. What do you think, Jen? Did you see what the new one I put in here?
Hold on. Let me come and look. Which one did you put in?
This one. Madison looking all majestic.
That one's cute. I like that one because we're coming into fall time.
Yeah.
And I think it'll resonate better, but the other one could still be used internally. I think you're going to get longer shelf life on the one with the vest because it'll be 6 months of cold weather.
Yeah. So this one, I have these other photos. I mean, there's more than just the one, but that one.
I like the subtle nod to Winchester red also.
Yeah. That's kind of good too.
That one's cute. What's the splashy? Scary.
That's pretty fun. What do you think? That one instead?
Let me see the other one. No, he looks majestic AF in that one. I like it.
My internet connection was not fast enough. It says it's been automatically updated. And she's gone. All right. Well, it's just us hanging out. She's got a client call to get to. So cool. All right. Well, we did that. Saved it, updated it, jumped back into InDesign. Looks good. What's next? We've got our TOC, or TOC, table of contents. Let's see what we've got here. All right. That looks good. Ooh, I can maybe change this photo now. That's such a good photo, though. Okay, so let's jump over to okay. So we need to studio images. Short. Okay, so I've got all these text documents as well. So let's bring those into the file. Winchester digital catalog, assets. Two. And 3. All right, mission statement. Oof, got a lot of stuff to flow in here. Okay. Key features. Product description. Okay, we got all the pieces we need. So I'm just gonna leave this window open and stash it over on this side for a minute. Maybe on this side for a minute. Okay. Digital renderings, but also be updated. Okay, so we got the cover. Check. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna open up notes. New note. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is come into, I open up a new note document. I'm gonna paste the email into here. And the reason why is because then I can highlight all of these, turn it into a to-do list by clicking up here. And now I'd be like, hey, check it out. I did the cover, and I can mark it as complete. And then I feel like I did something good, productive. All right. Okay. Winchester mission statement C attached. So we have the cover, and now we want the mission statement. So where do I want to put this mission statement? Which, as a reminder, let's open that mission statement up. So it's not very long. So that could live here. Could add a new spread to it. I don't know what to do with this. Let's see. I feel like half the time me designing is just scrolling back and forth trying to figure out what I want to do with things. Hey, look, it's Moxie. Okay, so we got plenty of room for the product descriptions, which were here. So introduce the Winchester signature plaid dog collars. So let's just go up there. Look at the plaid dog collars. They don't have anything yet. So those are going to need a description on the page. Add an extra spread. Oh, right here. Duh. Okay. So we got the ombre, we got the plaid, design or dog collar. Okay, so they want to add to each section. So these are the ombre patterns. These are ombre patterns. These are the plaid, and then we have like the signature designer style with all these patterns. And I don't think we did these patterns. Yikes. Okay. So let's check a couple things real quick. Excuse me. Okay, where am I going to put those? Let's see. Let's keep continuing on here. Keep continuing. Oh, that's the right word. That's right. Okay, so these, we don't have all of these patterns. In fact, I think we have 3. How do I find the final list of patterns? Let me see here. I'm just going to send a text out to my contact and see. I guess, you know what? Actually, I don't need to do that because I can go look through our product photography. We'll do this real quick. So for the collars, printed collars, we have abstract floral. We have the aqua buffalo, aqua camo. Okay, so then if I go to the puffer vests, we have blue camo, black camo, green camo, red camo. Okay, so we don't have purple, any of these, desert rose, meteorite. Oh, we didn't do any of those. Okay. Back to my notes. We've got puffer vest, remove colors, top 2 columns that have the plaid interior, as well as purple and blue camo from the bottom. Okay, so these are gone. Top 2 rows are gone. And we're left with these. Okay. So now we got to make this look pretty somehow. We got room for text and imagery. So let's just start by turning on our guides. Is that all locked? Okay, so let's unlock it, ungroup it, group, 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 and group. I'm assuming that's for vests. Yes. Add orange and camo, studio shot, and perhaps a stack shot. Okay. All right. So let's quickly recap how I added some of these photos in here. Did a grid, pretty much grid style. It's been a minute since I laid this out, so I'm just kind of getting up to speed again. Cool. All right. So what we're going to do now . Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to decide. How I want to do this. Could just slam it right in there and then do an automatic clipping path. Are we going to add the key features? Okay. I don't think I have a list defined in this document. Trying to decide if I just replace these illustration mock-ups we have with the real product, but that's going to be a pain in the butt. All right, let's style some text for a minute. Oh. It looks like we're... Man, I got super focused. Hope you guys are doing good. Hang out in the chat watching me make a catalog here. Right now I'm working on the key features list, which is basically just a bullet list. And some things I'm looking at is the indents here on the bullets, kind of making it stand apart. And then also you'll notice it kind of automatically keeps the two lines together. And it basically is what's called balanced ragged lines. Let me see. I forget where that's even at. Right here. So under indents and spacing, we could turn this on where it says balanced ragged lines. If I turn that off, you can see how it lets some lines go really far and then like one word. And so you don't want to do that. We want to kind of keep it nice. We're going to balance ragged lines and it just kind of cleans it up. It looks better. Cool. Not bad. This key features needs to be I don't like that. Man, this doesn't even look... This looks more like copper. I'm gonna go grab the vest real quick. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So, I went and grabbed a couple of these from the studio. So here's the vests. So this orange, man, those do not look right. This orange is a problem. So reds a lot of time cause problems. Like if you look at the difference, so there's that. Versus what the camera sees right now. Granted, I've got a little bit of a color grade on my live stream. It's not even close. Hey kids, I'm back. What's up, Jen? Wait. That was fast. All right. So what I'm going through here mentally is trying to figure out the best approach. So here's the inside of that vest, which, how's that look on the screen? Yeah. My white balance is a little off on this camera. Gosh, okay. How's the blue look? It's more of a teal. That inner blue. Also, this thing is tiny. So I've got a little teacup Yorkie. This might fit her. I should bring it home and see if she'll wear it. All right, it's the inside. All right. How's the green? How's the green look? Let's see. So I feel like problem is they need this for a sales training thing. So I don't think I have time to color correct these because those do not look, those look overexposed. Oh man. I guess it is what it is. Let me, I just got to keep going. So we're just going to drop them in. Yeah, like this one's not even, oh, it's not even close. Dang. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I'm a little bit thrown off by the color grading on this one because I want to make it look correct here. Okay, next is figuring out this layout. All right. It looks like a pea pod. It does. That's funny. So now what I'm struggling with, so if I'm only going to use these couple of photos, there might be a new, here, let me jump into Lightroom real quick. So we just did a fall shoot and I might have a different updated puffer vest photo that I could edit real quick. So let's see. Uh-oh. There we go. My stream is getting choppy. There we go. So we're going to filter by 1 star because other ones that I was like, hey, these are good enough to edit. Could throw Ennis in there. That might be cool. I'm going to turn my lights off for a second. They're making it hard for me to see the colors on this. Or maybe not. My stream doesn't like doing all these same things at one time. There it goes. Okay, I feel like this... What do you think? Human model for scale or the puppy by itself? I like this one where it's got his paw up a little bit. Which one's better? What I don't like about this photo specifically is it kind of crops her head off. So if I was going to use this in this magazine spread, I would pretty much have to put it on top, which in this case, it's fine. But I feel like what we need to do, I'm just going to throw this over here for a second. Grab all these guys, bring them up to the top. And then we'll keep this one. We'll keep this one over on the side to come back to it. Excuse me. I think what we're going to do is edit this guy. This one's a nice 3/4 angle. I don't think there's any other with the vest on. Yeah, just those. Okay. So I feel like that's pretty much it if we're going to do it. So it's pretty underexposed. Let's just hit auto and see how far it brings it up. Ooh, didn't bring it up that much, actually. I'm going to reset that and do it myself. Bring the highlights down so this white fur on the tail and on the head don't get lost. We're going to bring up our shadows a little bit. So here under the belly and the product shows through a little bit better. Bring our whites down just a... Okay, and then add a little bit to our curve here. Not too much. All right, temp looks good. I could cool it off a tiny bit. There we go. So this is a really cool feature with Lightroom. If I wanted to, I could click this point color here. I'm just going to hover so you guys can see. Watch this little animation that pops up. So you can select an individual color in your photo and make a fine-tuned adjustment to it. So it's really nice in this case where I'm doing an edit for a product and I want that color to match what I'm actually seeing in my hand. So I could select, this orange color and I could do a hue shift, which is amazing. Now you'll notice it's grabbing the same hue in other parts of the dog. So I'm going to need to apply a mask if I get too crazy with it, but I can desaturate it or really saturate it or do a luminance shift. Basically, how bright is it, right? So I can play around with that. Oh.
Let me know if you'd like to make the screen brighter or darker.
So that's funny. I use my iPad to stream music. And Siri heard me talking. That's cool. Go away. Anyway. All right. Let's see. I don't need to make any adjustments on this orange. It's fine. I was just more so showing you this point color tool is really cool. It's newer. All right. This looks good. What else do I need to do this? Texture. I'll bring up a little more texture. It's just the tiniest bit of clarity. Okay, we'll leave that there. I'm going to label this number 5. I'm going to export this one. What file number is this? I don't see my file number anywhere on here. That's strange. Completely missing this somewhere. I'm sure it's just right in front of my face somewhere. All right, well, fine. We're gonna jump back over to the photos. Let's open a new window. Let's go back to where we exported that. Winchester. Photos. Photo shoot, lifestyle. It's in here somewhere. Let's sort by date added. Boom, there it is. Oops. Double checking there's nothing weird on the product that I need to Photoshop out. Looks good. All right. You may notice as I'm throwing these into this catalog, this is a digital catalog, and I'm not converting it to CMYK, which you should if you're printing it. I know we're going to be printing it, but I'm just dragging these right into InDesign, and I can process them later. But for now, we're just slamming things in there. Let's see. So I don't want the dog looking like his nose is in the corner. We got the spine here of the book. So I'm going to move it over here. So in this case, you see the dog's kind of looking into the page. If this photo was on the outside over here, it'd feel like he was like looking away from things. So we want to keep the visual interest on the center of the page looking into it. So that's my approach for this edit here. So what I don't know, I'm trying to decide if I want to go get another photo of another dog to mix in here, or just use both of these photos with the same dog model. Wow, this music got real intense. All right. Let's jump over back into Lightroom. Did I close Lightroom or did it crash? I must have closed it. How's everybody doing? The chat is real quiet today. Granted, I am just kind of working. My lights aren't turning on. I don't know what's going on. There it is. Oh, just kidding. Try it again. Maybe. There we go. All right. So bring this back over here and let's maybe do a straight on. This dog is so funny. Oh my goodness. Look at the color shift, the color temperature between these two photos. You've got the rocks especially really more yellow. Now I can't get my lights to turn back off. It's all good. I'm trying to decide if I want the straight on or like the 3/4 angle look. Wish I had one of them facing the other way. I don't know how to do this. We'll just do this one. It's fine. I gotta move on. I gotta keep going. So let's grab the edits we did from this guy, copy it, and then paste it here. Ooh, too much. There's a way in Premiere to sample from another photo and make it match the frame. I wonder if I can do that in Lightroom now. I'm sure there's a way. There's gotta be a way. So I'm going to make a mask, subject mask. So that way it grabs the dog. And then we'll use that mask to bring up the exposure just a touch. Bring up my shadows just a touch more. And then, oh, I need to sample this orange. Bring up just a tiny bit. The hue's a little bit there. That's a little better. That's better. Okay. So let's label this one 5. How does this look compared to the other? Let's filter these out. Only 5 stars, so these stack next to each other. These don't, they don't look the same. So this one's got a lot more yellow. This one's cooled off quite a bit. So let's come down here and grab my color temp and cool this one off even further. I'm gonna grab this guy. Let's mask out, grab subject. It's not what I want to do. I want to grab the background. And let's come down to the dehaze. Let's kind of darken it up just a tiny bit. All right, let's go ahead and come back to the puppy. And we are going to jump down. Why is that open? There we go. Jump down to the point sampler. Pull the saturation just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay. Those look a lot closer. This image looks like it still needs a little more exposure. This one looks like it has too much texture going on now. So let's come back down here and bring down the texture. Cool. All right, so I'm going to select both of these guys. I'm going to come back over into my Finder window and delete this first one we did. Let's export these two as a JPEG. Original, nope, we want nope. Oh, I didn't mean to push that button. Cancel. Share. Large. Export. Okay, so we've got, that's the wrong one. Much better. Okay, so let's jump back over to the catalog. Sweet. All right. Oh, how's everybody doing? I like it. I think it's good. It's pretty simple, but it's going to do the trick. I don't want to add this photo in. I mean, look how different the colors are between these two. Like they should match. So that's a problem. I guess it's this orange here and that orange. So it's not, I was looking at this one. That's the red version. All right, so I could take this text and I could slam it to the bottom of the frame here. Boink. Oh, what just happened? Oh. And I could put this image up top. Oof, too much. Don't like it. Delete it. All right, which is premium reversible puppy vest. Okay, I gotta move on. I'm running around out of time, so it's just, it is what it is. Looks good. Cool. Dunzo. Let's see how we're looking on the notes. Got it. Harnesses. Remove any colors not offered. Add one or more studio photos. So the harnesses are up here. Mixed in a couple places. So we do have lifestyle of the harnesses. I don't know if we have Icelandic blue. I can't remember. I thought we only had like 3 of these. Let me look. The cool thing is, like, if we come back and decide, oh, I need to add these, I have the backup of this file. So I could just open up the older version, copy it, and then paste it right back in here. So it's not a big deal. My stream's getting a little choppy. Let's see. Let's close Lightroom. Oh, dear. Are we using Photoshop right now? Let's close Photoshop. Okay. So for the harnesses, we got Aqua Haze. Hawaiian Sunset. Aqua Haze, Hawaiian Sunset. It doesn't even look close. I should update their illustrations. I got those from the factory, but those do not look like what they gave me. What do we got here? This is Ketchup. And we've got a Stretch Limo. Smoke Pine. And that's it. So I didn't see these two. All right. We're just going to label it green if we have it. I know we have these two. We have Aqua Haze, which is this guy. Look at this. this teal or whatever, this is what it actually looks like in person. That's been color corrected. Look how far off that is. I could fix it, but it would be a substantial amount of work to get back to the original illustration. Okay, so we have Aqua Haze. We have Stretch Limo. I know we have Hawaiian Sunset. We have Ketchup. We have Smoke Pine. I didn't see. Got that one. And that was all of them. Okay, so we don't have. Huh. All right, so we don't have these three. What I'm going to do, just in case, I'm just going to slide them over to the side for now. In case after I send it, they're like, oh, hey, we just didn't take photos of it, but we're going to have it. Oh my goodness. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a group of 5, which doesn't stack super nice. That looks good. All right, now we need to bring in some real studio photography to show this off. I feel like the safest, I know they really like this. Let's see, it kind of bleeds off the edge. Oh my goodness, the chat's been going nuts. I've been focused. That's a great question, Rob. How do I keep the color acuity of the item in the catalog as opposed to a well-balanced photo? Great question. So for some of these, I mean, I kind of, this, we're jumping way back into the stream because I didn't see your question, but basically, that pinpoint tool in Lightroom is how I was kind of making the product look closer to what it was supposed to be while still having some like lifestyle flair to that photo. Let's come down here again. No thanks. There we go. So the colors are closer, but they're not perfect. And like I said, these somehow got way oversaturated. They're a little more muted than this. I mean, like, for example, he's literally wearing this same vest. So, and the photo was taken with the exact same camera too, actually. So I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where we're doing this in iterations. If I try to get it perfect and flawless, I would never launch. We would never launch. Excuse me. So this is like the 4th or 5th version of this catalog where we didn't have all of the pieces. And as we get them, we go back through and add them in. So we're not trying to stress too much about it. I mean, the other issue on top of this is I can get this color perfect on my screen, like what I'm looking at and what the product in my hand. I don't know if you saw this before, Rob, but basically I have these products to look at and actually look at what I see here and what the screen sees, which helps. But then I still have to hope that the printer actually prints this accurately. And then depending on the paper they choose, you know, the paper can definitely change the color if it's more of a yellow paper, you know, or cream based than a white base. So it all makes a difference. All right. Jumping back into the chat. I didn't know you guys were going crazy over here. But My sound probably is cutting in and out. Audio shaky. My computer is more tired than I am. It's just being a punk right now. Which the brand new MacBook Pros literally just came out today. So if you would like to see my stream more stable, then you can just buy my courses. And then I'm going to buy one of these, the new MacBook Pro with the M3 chip. And then in theory, you know, I can run NASA and my live stream at the same time. So anyway, Derek has been streaming more than The Price is Right reruns. That's amazing. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. That comment wins the day. You win the internet today, Rob. Thanks. Hopefully the stream is stabilized a little bit after closing some of those extra programs. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to buy one of these MacBook Pros, hopefully sooner than later. My kids are expensive. I think I told you I got 5 kids. So we've kind of diverted funds other directions. But I'm trying to decide if I'm just going to do like the M3 or the M3 Max. Right? Buy once, cry once. Isn't that what they say? Look at this. We'll start here. We should probably upgrade even further. And we definitely need 128 gigs of unified memory, of course. And at least 2 I've got a terabyte of storage on my current MacBook, which this one has an M2 chip in it. I've got a newer MacBook, or at least it was new till like last week. We might as well make it 4 terabytes. All right, look at that. It's only $5,600 and change, $5,700. So I just need to sell a pile of courses, and then my streams won't tank anymore, you guys. That's it. So, or, you know, there's my coffee button. You can buy me a coffee. There's the link. What's 6,000? Is it 300? Let's see. Calculator. That's only, guys, if I math that correctly, that's only like 1,100 cups of coffee. No big deal. All right. All right. For real, let's get back to work. Okay. So working on the catalog. Right now, I've got this harness that I'm trying to drop into this spread up here. I like this photo. I like this layout. I really don't want to mess with it too much, but the client does want to add studio photos as well as the lifestyle. So I've got this pocket here, which is kind of nice, negative space. I could leave it alone. Or, you know, we could just cram a bunch of stuff in there. I could also just make another spread. He doesn't care. Like they don't care how many pages this turns into. I could maybe do that. Clone this. Let's see if I have enough photos to make that interesting enough. Harness, not really. I'm tired. Jenna, if you're listening, I've already had 2 energy drinks, but if it's possible to get a coffee in here somehow, I would love like a white mocha or an Americano or nitro with vanilla sweet cream or just direct shots. We could use an espresso machine over there. I'm not picky. I just need some caffeine. I'm dying over here. Okay. I totally didn't pay attention to the last like 10 photos I went past. Okay, we could do this layout. That's kind of cool. All right. I just don't know what I want to do with that. Yeah, Rob, you've been looking at the Mac. The Mac Studio would be pretty dope. The problem is I'm constantly traveling, and at the end of the day, I bring my laptop home with me. Like I like knowing that it's my entire world, and I have it with me, like just in case, you know, like fire, theft, flood, whatever. Granted, all my files are in the cloud anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. Like I could probably run this laptop over and it wouldn't affect me at all because all of my stuff is backed up to my server and then up on the cloud. So it would just be inconvenient. Ooh. Yeah, that's steep. So, wow, I just kind of zoned out there for a minute. Sorry, guys. How many? So 3 times yesterday, twice. Guys, I have 5 new streams. I am crushing this. I'm also going to lose my sanity here if I keep this up too much longer. All right, I got to do something. I got to make a decision. So I like this blue a lot. But it's already featured on the photos down here with Moxie. There she is, the office dog. Jenna made it in the magazine too. Look at that. All right. So the blue, the real is already there. We've already got the orange featured. I've got the red featured from Chuki, which is our neighbor's dog. This guy, this husky. Got the red. The red's also here on... Which one is this? That's not Theo. That's Otto. All these dogs are like family dogs and friends' dogs. It's awesome. This dog's name is Ennis. And this is a little stud. Named after Ennis, Montana. Okay, that's a stock photo, unfortunately. I don't know what that dog's name is. Okay, that's Theodore. That's my dad hanging out. Roped him into this too. That's Madison. Okay. Do you guys ever get to a point in a project where you just scroll back and forth and hope that somehow inspiration strikes and then you finish the project, but then realize all you've been doing is scrolling and then the project's still not done? That's how I do it. So, all right, so we're not going to use that. That photo is really beautiful. That would print well. So this actually shows the poop bag feature, which they'll probably want to see. So let's work that in somehow, but that's not a top level photo. How do I want to do this? I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not, but I've got some smooth elevator jams happening. All right. I'm trying to decide. Forget it. We're just going to clone the spread. So I'm going to come to the pages, go to the spread, right click, duplicate spread. Boom. So I've got 2 of them. So now I can break stuff and not worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy, slam it in here, scale it down a little bit. It's hard to take myself serious with the music I have going on right now. I'm not going to lie. I just don't think this is a full size photo, like an entire spread for a trash bag. That doesn't make sense. So try again. All right. How about there? Nope, because it's cropping funny. So how about there? How about we delete this guy? We stretch this one out to here. Then we bring it in. Cool. That does what I need it to. Shows off the... Look at the colors on this are so much better. Like this is real outside shot in nature. This is in the studio. The colors match, spot on, perfect, as it should be. For whatever reason, those vests just got weird. And I think it was just the texture. Because we used the like light meter and the white balance card and all that kind of stuff to get it spot on. So I'm not sure why it went sideways on us. All right. All right. That looks cool. The problem. Okay, shoot. Here's what I'm thinking. So this spread's nice because it has all the oranges in here, which is just replicated from, like, this whole spread looks good. It's done. Let's leave it. But we did the poop bag photo in orange. And I feel like if I throw this big red thing over here, I need to like go all red. Or maybe I don't. I don't know, guys. I'm just making this up as I go along. Clearly. The problem is you can't iterate on things until you try it. So you got to just kind of throw stuff in and try and break it and see what happens. And then you'd be like, oh, that looks terrible. Let me fix it. Or whatever. Now I'm going all blue. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, that's what I could do. Okay. If I go... How am I going to scale these perfectly every time? Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Okay, that's a start. Too far apart. Let's try. I don't want to do this. Eight, 9, 10. Okay, well, I don't know. We're doing something. No, don't open Photoshop. You're going to crash everything. Rob says I won't let you comment on how cool the poop pocket is. That's funny. All right. That's actually pretty funny. Okay. This kind of stuff takes so much longer than you expect or want it to. You can also do black in here instead. Just kind of a nice neutral for all the color on this side. Like that. Or green. What I like about this green kind of leads nicely into the next spread, the background. That's clean. I like that. That actually looks really good. We'll keep that. Okay. So I need the aqua haze in this version. I'm gonna put this one on the outside because the logo on the outside of the page has more visual interest to me. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll make them even bigger. So now I'm not looking at my bounding boxes. I'm looking where the actual product is coming on my guides here and across the top. There we go. Now I'm having second thoughts about letting this one bleed over the page. Cool, that looks good. This little feature is nice. I just gotta figure out where to put it so it makes more sense. I think I'm gonna delete it from that spread and I'm gonna put it in here. So we're showing, technically we're showing harness stuff. So that shows a leash, that's hooking it up. Happy dog, there's the front. That's the collar, which isn't really what we're featuring on this one. So maybe I put it here. So it's going to crop these edges and that'll be open. I think we're going to have to put it in this one to make the most sense. So we're going to cut that. Nope. Stop. Edit. My brain stopped working. Why is paste into not working? Oh, because it's the photo. I want the frame. There we go. Paste into. That hurt my brain to figure out. Okay. Throw this guy in here. Scale it to make sense. That looks good. Yeah, that works. Cool. Now it's not such a prominent, like, ta-da, you know, photo thing. That makes any sense. Checking something real quick. Okay. Cool. How's everybody doing? Y'all got quiet in the chat. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. I still have to go till this is done, so I probably will be here till midnight. My body needs a break soon. I'll have to go like walk around the block or do something else. Okay, cool. We're getting close. We're getting close to the spread at least. So we went ahead and we removed any colors not offered and add more studio photos. We did that. Boom. This layout needs more love though. And I feel like so we got the black vest on the lifestyle. We got black, red, and orange. Black, red, orange. Moxie's on this one, and Ennis down here somewhere has the green one. So it's pretty well represented. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to change my display performance from typical display down to high quality, which might crash my stream. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I just want to see how this looks. It's a cool color. It just doesn't really match this. So maybe I should do black on these. Maybe it makes more sense to do it this way. I think that makes more sense. Okay. Now we got to scale these down a touch because this one's going right off the edge there. I don't want to do that. So what I'm battling right now is these weren't actually cut out. So you see you got like the gray shadow behind it. Some stuff going on there. I might need to edit these again in Photoshop, but I don't really want to, but I might need to. All right. All right, let's add. How's that feel? Not bad. We're getting there. Oh, we're getting tired, guys. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's. All right, looks pretty good. Good for now. We got green, black, blue, orange, red. Okay, so now I've got the space up here that I didn't do anything with, but I think I'm gonna need that to add my text. Back to my Word doc. Wait, didn't I already put this in? Dog harness. That was the puffer vest, I thought. So if I copy this chunk of text from the puffer vest, oh, I need to turn my view display performance back down to typical. That'll help things not be so chunky. There we go. That's better. Oh gosh. So if I go here, edit, paste in place. Okay. How am I gonna make that fit? Let's jump over here. Here's the dog harness text. Boop. Wait, what? Oh, did I put the wrong one on the puffer vest? I totally did, didn't I? Well, let's grab the title at least. And let's go to our product H2 down to hyphenation. Let's Y. I guess I'll just force it. There we go. Okay. Well, darn. Grab these guys, move it down here, and let's see. Okay. All right, so that means good catch. And these guys need to find their way back onto the spread somehow. What a pain. Okay. And this goes away, I guess. So I could stash one of these guys down here on this side of the page. It would be kind of dumb, but I could also... Oof. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. It's just too crammed. Man. Don't like it. Where's the spine on this document? It is all the way over here. So I could, I don't want to, but I could scale this photo down. So it's really difficult to see, but right here is where the page fold is. So I like that there's enough room between the back of the dog and this other dog's face, that spine to run through. So if I scale this photo and it's anchored all the way on the left side, so I really don't have any room to scale it without running the dog right into the fold, which is not ideal. What I'm looking at, I'm just trying to give myself like even just a little bit more space between this text because I don't like how it was playing. All right, let's see what we have to do. Sorry, guys. I hope that wasn't loud in your ears. So we'll snap it there. That feels better. This space feels better. Now we gotta work on the space on this side. I can scale the puppy down just a tiny bit here. Still pretty busy. I don't love it. But it is also a product catalog. And product catalogs get pretty busy. So, oh, man. Excuse me, guys. Rob, your comment about me streaming more than a Price is Right rerun is killing me right now. It's funny. Okay. We are making great progress here. Let's see. I think those are in pretty good shape. I got to come back down to the puffer vests. And we need to fix this because this is the wrong text. So back to the Word document. Let's find those puffer vests. Well, that's a bummer. Specifically, there's a lot less to feature on this product. So my layout now has more room to do something, which is great. But now I gotta go fix it. All right, key features, reversible puffy, Microsoft Word. Let's grab the maybe we'll align this to the top. Now I gotta find something else to put here. Oh, you know what I could do? So I don't want to, so let's go back to these photos. I don't want to put these photos right next to the ones that are the studio photos right next to the illustrations because the colors don't match. So I think, oh my goodness. So sorry. Excuse me. Okay, let's go over here. Let's do it this way. Let's go find that puffer jacket, landscape, full quality. All right. So we could do, this might be interesting. So we could do something like this down here, which kind of shows the real versions, but I already have that up here. And all it does is just show that the colors don't match. So more of a creative look would be better. How does this look? I don't understand why. So now I'm looking at the baseline of the title with this line over here. It's kind of lining it up visually just so it feels better, more on purpose. So it means this guy can get a tiny bit bigger. Dang. So we got this orange up here, which is super hot. We got this, which is kind of dull and muted. We've got this one, which is pretty close to spot on. So I need to address that before this goes to press. Luckily, we're doing the digital version first, so I can come back and fix this in the next rev. That looks good. I like it. We did it. Cool. All right. Moving on. Checking something real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm totally focused here. All right. Cool. All right. Next, I'm gonna have to take a break pretty soon. The stream's already been 2 hours long, you guys. What time is it? 2. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a break pretty soon. So I'm really happy with how this is coming together. It's looking pretty good. This is a little strange, but I'm just working with the assets I have, you guys. It's one big puzzle piece here. Okay. So I feel like the weight of these visually need to come down. I was thinking the alignment of this arm kind of flows naturally into the size of these, which is nice. But I feel like these guys are getting lost on the bottom. I don't know. Now I'm just in the weeds. Okay. Check one more thing here. How you guys doing? Thanks for hanging out. Okay. All right. On that note, all right. Whoa. I'm just checking my stream, and it's looking super glitchy. What's up, Rob? Super distracted by a coworker that received a new laptop. You've been trying to walk her through technical change issues. Nice. Hey, is the stream... It looks super glitchy to me. Like, almost unwatchable. Thanks, Rob. So I'm looking at Behance and I can't tell if it's my stream. Oof. I don't know. Something's going on. It's all right. I still got to get the work done. So I'm going to keep going. What is this music? I don't know if you guys can hear this. Check this out. We just went back to 1999. Full on unsynced max headroom style. Okay. This is crazy. I think I'm going to shut it down. It's been a 2-hour stream and things start to choke past that. So, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to get out of here and shut it down. And I will see you next time. Stay tuned. If you haven't already, be sure to follow on Behance or YouTube or wherever you're watching the stream at. So that way you get notifications when I go live. Love having you guys around. And I will catch you later. This video might get loud. I'm going to play a video to exit this thing. Let me check my video levels. Watch your ears. Here we go. I will see y'all later. All right, guys, thanks for watching today. Hope you learned a lot of valuable information, and I appreciate you sticking around to the very end. But before you go, just a couple things I want to remind you. The first is, if you haven't already, feel free to like this video if you can, depending on where you're watching from. Give it a thumbs up or subscribe or tap the bell or give it a follow if you can. And also maybe even just copy the link up in the browser and share it with a friend or post it to your Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that. But again, just want to say thanks for sticking around, and I'd love to continue going live as much as possible and helping you guys out. So the best way that I can help you is by you commenting on the videos below. I read those comments. I engage with them as soon as I can, if I can, when I see them. So if it's live, I'll try and answer you right away. If this is a replay, you can still comment on the video, and I go back and I read those. So I just wanted to say thanks again for watching, and let me know what you're working on. I'd love to help you out, and hopefully we will see you in the next live. And to be sure you don't miss it, like this video and subscribe and follow and do the things. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.